Hello, my name's Jess, and I just wanted to say a little bit about my experience doing the family constellations with James as facilitator. I took part about a month ago now, and I can honestly say that I'm still processing the experience on a deep level. And lots of kind of realizations are still coming to me day by day. Things are starting to unfurl in a really beautiful way, in ways that I couldn't see at first actually. I was someone that represented another person, the problem that was presented to the group, and I had no expectation about what this experience was going to be like, because I've never done this before, but I was really blown away by how profound it was, not just on the day and in the moment, but also in retrospect, and the effects that it's still having on my day-to-day life. Although I was representing someone else's story, and another person, an archetype of another person, things were moving through me that felt very real to my own story. It's really hard to explain, but the situation that was being played out by the representatives really reflected something that I also have going on for myself, and it was something that I had pondered about whether to bring forward to the group as a problem, and I didn't, for whatever reason, and yet it was still something that we played out as a group, and that was really profound for me, incredibly profound. And since then I've had really profound things happen, like a week ago I was in a festival, and I watched a poet perform, and the poet recited a poem that was only 4 lines, and yet that poem, those 4 lines, spoke to me in a very similar way to what had been played out in the family constellations, in connection to my own story. And it hit me, and it really, really, it helped me to purge in this ongoing process that I'm going through. It was absolutely beautiful, and I think that if I hadn't have done the family constellations a few weeks ago, I maybe would have heard that poem and not really understood how it could have resonated with me, or how it could have helped me. But that's just an example of how that experience has really opened me up to being able to receive healing from the world around me, and the incredible synchronicities that are taking place. It's helped me to tune into my intuition, and also to really heal a deep wound, and a really troubled kind of connection and relationship that I have in my life. The way in which James holds space and facilitates is really incredible. He really scaffolds it, but also imbues you with the trust to know that you are capable of tuning into this kind of authentic flow that needs to occur. And he holds that space with such poise, precision, wisdom, and also shows up in his own authentic, raw version, in the sense that he doesn't claim to be an expert, or claim that he knows more about things than us. Obviously he knows more about the process, But I mean, he's open also to learning during that process, and is also so highly attuned to the emotions of the group, and will also show emotion for what's occurring, and that was really incredibly powerful. I felt very safe to be able to engage with the process fully, to lay myself bare within that process, and it felt like something was really moving through the group. It was like a symbiotic process, and it really bonded us together and connected us. An absolutely incredible experience. I'm still so moved and completely in awe of whatever happened on that day, and how it's helped me in the aftermath. And I would really, really recommend this to anyone who feels called.